Okay. All right. Praise the Lord, everybody.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord. It's good to be here one more time. Okay, my name is Brother Sidney, and I am part of Team Miracle. And we just thank God for y'all coming out this evening to see something that we feel is something that we've been waiting for years. So I'm very excited to share this good news with God's children. So basically, what we're going to do tonight, we're just going to basically just show everyone another way of doing something to get what we want. I don't know about anybody past, but if any of you ladies ever had a home visit before, most likely you probably dealt with products and services of some sort. You probably sold them and got a percentage of that sale and, had to maybe touch them and wrap them up or deliver them somewhere. Some of you might have been in Tupperware in the past or Mary Kay or some, product company like that. I know I was in a lot of different product companies and it was okay, but after a while, when those products were not selling, and they start piling up in your garage, in your living room, after a while you get like, it kind of get a little tedious, and especially after you have to keep paying that monthly cost. Anybody kind of feel me a little bit? Anybody ever been there, done that? Okay, but if you haven't, that's good, because what we're going to show you today, all of that is alleviated. Okay, the name of this company that I'm going to present today is called Ultimate Cycler. It's actually a new division of the parent company, which is called Multiplex Systems, and the owner and CEO is a brother named Peter Wolfing. I'm sorry about Peter Wolf. I was thinking about Dave, but his name is Peter Wolfing, and he's pretty much been in the software promotion business for internet companies for the last 14 and a half years. He was actually the type of guy that companies would come to him for promotional materials, and he's very, good at doing that. But he decided to finally start his own company. And actually, he already got about 4 or 5 companies started already, and they're very successful. And this company here that we're going to learn about tonight actually just been in existence for about 3 months now. I think about 9 weeks. I think next week would be actually 12 weeks, would be 3 months. So basically, we love this opportunity here because everything that we hated about network marketing, the home business, this company took all of that out, So like I said before, it's called the Ultimate Cycler, but myself, and I'm trying to convince others to call it the $25 miracle, because that's what I see it as. Actually, the Lord ministered to my mind that the same way he took the 2 fish and the 5 loaves and fed the 5,000 men and women and the children and also the men, and they had 12 baskets full, and everybody was full. He let me know that he will do the same thing with this opportunity right here. Even though it starts little, but as we know, little in the hands of the Lord can become much. And we're going to show you how you can take $25 one time out of your pocket and literally make unlimited income. I mean, we have, some of our top 10 earners. I think the highest guy right now is up to $26,000 within 11 weeks. The company's only 11 weeks old, and our top earner done earned $26,000 from putting $25 into this company one time. Now, that's not a miracle. I don't know what is. I know I never was on any job in 11 weeks I made $26,000. If I would have, I'd have put $25 up too. So what we're going to do first is we're going to talk about the products, about the product package. Then we're going to go into this marketing plan and show you how we're going to make miracles out of your $25. But basically, what we do is we sell applications. Okay, we got 3 main apps. One is a Christian app, one is a financial app, and one is a motivational app. Okay, they are mobile apps. You actually can download these applications on your phone, and you can get the information, on your phone, or you can actually get the information off your computer. Anybody familiar with applications today? Okay, that's the big thing. I mean, they got apps about everything. Football, basketball, sewing, whatever you can name, they got an app for it. Okay, so that's what's really going on today, and that's what a lot of people is into. Now, a Christian app is basically, you get sermons and teachings about Christ, about salvation, about your spiritual walk, that will encourage you in your spiritual walk. Our financial app will help us, in the financial area, like taxes and mortgages and how to buy things cheaper and how to, save money, when other people don't know, different areas that, to save that money. I'll give you knowledge on that. And then our other app you know, that app helps us to, it helps us to like motivate ourselves, you know, some certain things you might need to do, different projects you might need to do, you know. They have good motivational teachings on there to help you really find out who you are and the real, you know, giant inside of you, so you can be motivated to go on and do the things you need to do. And I think that's very important because a lot of times you can have a lot of knowledge of things, but you don't have that motivation, you're still not going to do what you need to do. So I think those apps are very important, you know, for people to have. And then beside all those apps, you have other products and services, like a lead scraper. You that might be in other businesses, this lead scraper, you can just go on the internet, put in a keyword, and it will begin to kick you out leads, names, phone number, addresses of people that have a mind to want to do business. We also have autoresponders, we have capture pages, we have banners, we have so many different products. So that's why we tell people that our business don't compete with any other business, because we have a whole marketing system for any business. So whatever you're doing now, even though you might be in another business, you could use our marketing system to promote your business. So we actually enhance, and that's why a lot of people is joining Ultimate Cycler. So far, last that I found out, we got over 18,000 people in these first 11 weeks from all over the world. Now this is a worldwide opportunity, okay? People in Africa, Asia, Brazil, Russia, China, all over the world, they are in the Ultimate Cycler. So that's a quick, you know, a little about our products and services, but I truly know most of y'all are here to find out how do we change this $25 into unlimited income, because this is what I think most of us desire, most of us want. At least I know I do. So I'm going to walk through our pay structure. It's not going to take long because as I described the first two, the other levels is exactly the same. So once I tell you about the $25 and the $50 level, you'll pretty much know how the other levels work. So as you can see this clearly, we have so far 5 different pay levels: the 25, the 50, the 100, the 200, and the 400. Each of these levels, what we call them your pay center, okay? So when you first come into the company, you will pay your $25 for that product package, and the company is going to put you on top of a pay center. Everyone's going to start with a $25 pay center. As you can see, each pay center has 6 positions. We have 2 levels on each pay center. Your first level has 2 positions, and your second level has 4 positions. On each pay center, your second level is what we call your pay line. Anybody that lands on any of these levels of all the pay centers, so when they land there, immediately, instantly, you get paid, okay? You don't get paid monthly or weekly, but you get paid instantly, daily. I mean, as soon as someone lands right there, the company is going to call you and let you know someone landed on your pay center. Congratulations, you just made $25. Congratulations, you just made $400. Congratulations, you just made $100. Whatever level they fall on, as soon as they fall there, you will get that phone call. And, you know, I call it the money call. I get happy every time I get one. You know, because sometimes we used to, the bill collector calling us, and we get kind of sad. Sometimes we didn't even want to answer that call. But once you get an Ultimate Cycler and you start getting these money calls, you will get excited every time your cell phone rings. And so that's why I really like that about this company. So as we go on, basically the concept is simple. Once you come in and you're on top of your pay center, what you need to do to progress through the program is you need to reach 2. As you can see, this is you. You reach your first 2. You can go out and let somebody know that for $25 one time out of your pocket, you never pay another dime, you can make unlimited income. And once you reach your 2, then you're going to teach your 2 to reach their 2. So it's reaching 2 and teaching 2. That's the whole program in a nutshell. We don't want to complicate it. We don't want to go any further than that. If you just did the bare minimum in your first pay center, which is your $25 pay center, you will put in 25. Once your second level, which is your pay line, gets filled up, you will get $100 out of that pay center. So as we can see, you just made 400% of your investment that you invested into Ultimate Cycler. Now, that is a good investment. I don't know what bank you can go to and put in $25, and within literally sometimes hours, some people did this in hours. They completed their pay center, these 6 positions, 2, they got 2, they literally had done this in a first day. And when that pay center is completed, it is called a cycle. That's where the name ultimate cycler come from. Okay, so every time these 6 positions in any pay center gets completed, it's called a cycle. So once you cycle, you complete that, and then you're gonna go on from there and let you know what's gonna happen from there. So as you see, 25 in, 100 out, okay? But this is the way that we're gonna go through the system. We're gonna begin to take this $25 and we're gonna leverage it and move through all the pay centers and literally turn this one seed of $25 into hundreds and even thousands of dollars. So how are we gonna do that? It's very simple. Once year 2, get day 2, you got $100 in your hand. You have 2 choices. You can take the $100, you put it in your pocket. You can go to Red Lobster, you can buy some shoes, you can buy some hair, you can do what you want to do. It's your money. But if you want to leverage your money and turn this $25 into unlimited income, then what we do on Team Miracle, we begin to upgrade into the next pay center. And the way you upgrade, when you had $100, 50 of that $100, you're gonna pay your way into the $50 level. Okay? When you go into the $50 level, you're going to sit right on top of the $50 level, the same way you are sitting on top of the $25 level. But at the same time, you're going to still be in this $25 level. Okay? So when you get there, the computer, you have a website. The website going to tell you everything, okay? You'll go to your back office, they're going to tell you who you pay that $50 to. And this company is a member-to-member payment. Okay? No money goes to the company. Okay? Every time you land on someone's pay line, okay, your website is going to tell you who that person is, their phone number, it's going to tell you who to pay. So once you get into the $50 pay center, you're going to find out who you need to pay. You're going to pay them by any means that they have put down to pay them. Then they're going to mark you off. You're going to be active, and your website is going to open, and then you'll be able to make money. So what's going to happen is once you get into the $50 pay center, you got $50 left. You took the first 50 and you upgraded it to the 50. You got $50 left. You're going to take one of these 25 and you're going to recycle back into the $25 pay center. Okay? Y'all got that? We made $100. Okay? We took 50 of it. We upgraded into the $50 pay center. We got $50 left. But one of those $25, we're going to re-enter back into the $25 pay center and do the same thing over again. We're going to find 2, then that finds 2, and make another $100. But I want you to get this. On your second time around, because you're already upgraded into the $50 pay center, when you make this $100, it's all yours. You don't have to pay $50 to upgrade anymore. So, on your second time around of this 100, you're going to keep 75. You're just going to use your last 25 to re-enter again. Everybody
So
with me?
Third time.
Yeah, well, yeah. No, I'm saying after the first time, with your $100, you
Yeah.
reinvested some of it. You took 50 of it, paid your way in
You
here.
did, so they left you 50.
You had 50 left, so you took 25, and you re-enter back here. So now you're filling this up again the second time.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the second time you're gonna make that 100. You're gonna keep 75 because you don't have to upgrade anymore.
Yeah.
And you're gonna take the 25 and re-enter
For the
again.
third time.
You know, yeah, for the third time.
Okay.
But the second time you got the 100
Yeah.
and you didn't have
So
to
you're doing it
put
the
any
third
money
time.
out. Okay. So and from the second time on to the life of the company, every time you cycle this 25, make that 100, you're gonna keep 75 and just only put the last 25 back in. Okay? Now, let's go over here. So now you're over here. So what happens once you get into the $50 pay center? How do I make money on this level? Well, basically, the 2 people that you brought in, they're gonna do the same thing you just did. They're gonna get 2 who gets 2. And they're gonna make their $100 and they're gonna upgrade to the $50 level. And when they do, they're gonna follow you over here. So these same 2 people in your 25, it's gonna be the same 2 people in your 50. Okay? Because everybody is gonna do the same thing. Reach 2 and teach 2. Okay? And now when they 2 people make their $100 out the $25 pay center. They're gonna come over into your $50 pay center, but when they come over, they're gonna land on your pay line. So you're gonna get paid $50 4 times, which would be $200, okay? Now, one thing I want you to remember, you got into this $50 pay center through your profits. You didn't ever pull another dime out of your pocket because you took it out of that $100 that you used, when you cycled the first time in your $25 pay center, okay? So now, you just made $200 in the $50 pay center. What you're gonna do now is, you're gonna do the same thing you just did. You're gonna upgrade to the $100 pay center out of your profit. So, out of that 200, you're gonna take 100 of it and upgrade into the $100 pay center. You're gonna take 50 of it and recycle back into the $50 pay center. And this last $50, that can be your profit, okay? And once I go through all the pay centers, I'm gonna let you know how the company get paid. Because as you can see so far, this is a 100% payout. On every level, this whole 25 is paid out and the whole $50 is paid out. So you might be wondering, well, how do the company make money? And I'll explain that to you once we finish going through the pay centers. So as you see, now we're in a $100 pay center. The same scenario is going to take place. When these two make their 200, they're going to cycle over. And when these 4 make their 200, they're going to cycle over. You're going to put 100 in, and you're going to get $400 out. Okay? But as you see now, you are operating in 3 separate pay centers all at the same time. Okay? From that one-time $25 investment. Then the same scenario takes place from the 100, from your $400. You're going to take 200 of it. You're going to buy your way into the $200 pay center. Okay? You're going to take 200 of that. You're going to cycle back into it. You're going to have $200 left over for a profit. Okay? You're going to put $200 in this center, and you're going to get $800 out. And at the same time, these pay centers are still cycling. So at any moment, you can make $25, $50, $100, or $200. We have people that actually got paid 22 times in one day. So far the highest person that I know about in the company, he had 22 phone calls, but he was getting paid all over. He's in every pay center, and he was just getting paid all over. And I actually think that day he actually made over $8,000 in one day. And that is that is mind-blowing. I don't know any company where you can come in for $25 and make $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 in a day. But that is the potential of this company. And so we're gonna deal with the last pay center, and we're gonna pretty much be done. So after you cycle the $200 pay center, you're gonna have $800 in your pocket. You're gonna take 400 of that 800, upgrade to the $400 pay center. You're going to take 200, you can go back into the 200, and you're going to have a $200 profit. And your people that's following you, as they do the same thing, they're going to come over into your $400 pay center. Once they land on your pay line, you're going to get 4 payments of $400. $400, $800, $1,200, $1,600. So you're going to put $400 in, and you're going to get $1,600 out. But the difference with this last pay center is, since you don't have to upgrade anymore because this is our final pay center, these first 3 payments of $400, you're going to keep that as profit. You're going to put $1,200 in your pocket, and the last $400, you're going to put it back into the $400 pay center to cycle again. So as we see, you could, if you was really following me, now you are in every pay center all at the same time, making, income, all at the same time. So now you can see the potential of this $25 one-time out-of-pocket program that we actually what we call leveraged you. We actually took your money and reinvested it. And every time we invested it, we doubled your money from 50 to 100 to 200 to $400. And this is the reason why we have people literally making thousands of dollars from a one-time $25 opportunity. And now there's no monthly payment in this company. There's no administration payments, no admin payments. Once you pay your 25, you never come out of your pocket again. And we just put you into our financial structure to double and triple your money. So basically, ladies, that is the program in a nutshell. I hope you kind of grasped it. But basically, it all works the same way. Basically you just got higher pay centers as we go through the program. So at this moment, we are open for questions. Any question you have about anything, you could ask them. And after that, we can get you ladies started and start blessing people with an opportunity that really, I believe, comes once in a lifetime. So at this time, we're open for any questions about anything that you've seen so far.
You forgot to tell about the $10 our company got paid.
Right, thank you very much. Okay, and I said I would tell you about that. Okay, and as you see, this program is 100% payout. In different companies, you might get 50%, 60%, 30%. But as you see, each pay center that you land in, you're going to get that amount. When they land on the 50, you get the whole 50. They land on the 400, you get the whole 400. So the question would be, well, how's the company going to get paid? And the company going to get paid one way. Every time you upgrade, the first time only this happens. It never happens again. Because once you are in a pay center, you're in that pay center for life. So you never have to pay this fee again. But the first time you enter into a new pay center, you have to pay the company a one-time $10 upgrade fee. Okay, just one time. And actually, even the fee that you pay the company is going to come out of your profit, not out of your pocket. Because as you can see, when you cycle the $100 pay center, even when you upgrade, you're going to have this last 25 left. So out of this 25, you're going to take 10 of that and pay the upgrade fee for that level. When you cycle out of the 50, you're going to have 50 left, you're going to keep 40, and you're going to pay 10 to get to this level. Out of the 100, you're going to have 100 left, you're going to take 10, so you're going to keep 90 of that 100, and you're going to pay into this level. Then the $200 level, you're going to have 200, you're going to keep 190, and only pay $10 to upgrade into that level. So the company only gets, as you get into each pay center, see the company, what they do is, first they let you make money, and then for the money you make, they just ask for $10. So I think that's phenomenal. Because a lot of companies, you paying $35 to $100 a month for their products, you paying $200 to $400 to $500 just to get into the company, and a lot of time, most people are not successful, in that type of scenario, but the top people. But here, for just $25 one time, the way I look at it, I don't know anything, to my knowledge, what anybody could do with $25 that would, give them the potential or something like this. Okay? So thank you, Sister Dolores, for reminding me of that. And so, any questions? Everybody just want to sign up? I just want to rush up here and say, brother, that's awesome, sign me up.
I have a question.
Yes.
Now, when we get this $25, how do we get, will we bring someone else into it? How do, when I get, let's say we get $25, do we get the packet to show us some of what goes on next?
Yeah, well, actually, when you pay your $25, you get the whole product package that I described earlier. You get the apps, and you get all the marketing materials, all the products and services. That would be on your website. You'll have a whole description. On your website, you have what you call a back office, and you can click on all the products and services, to use them. So, when you invite other people, they would basically hear what you just heard. Basically, to actually work, make money with this, you're basically just inviting people like you was invited tonight. Mm-hmm. I don't think Sister Dolores went through all this that I went through. Basically, she told you something that piqued your interest, and you came out to see. And that's all you have to do. We don't want, and we also have training and stuff. So we actually have a system, operation, how you begin to promote your business. Okay. But we actually do that on Saturdays. We have like training and stuff like that. Okay. So we do have ways, to show people how to promote this. But some people, it's all depending on how close or cool you are with a person. It might be your sister, your coworker, your aunt. Child, you got to see this thing. They showing folks how to take $25 one time and make $1,000 a month, $500 a month. You need to come see this. Sometimes that's your excitement to generate people responses, and they just want to see it. But we do have actually a marketing system and ways that you can promote it. Sister Dolores will fill you in on that. But it's a very simple business to promote. So most time when people see it, they really can't believe it. And then when they see the value, of how you can take $25 to get over $1,000 worth of products and services, and also be able to get into this financial structure that will give you unlimited income, it's a really easy sell. Yes.
What I'm looking at though is, I know you reach to, teach to,
Mm-hmm.
but okay, say the last four.
Okay.
What, they
That's what?
stop at that? It's like they don't continue?
No.
You just, what I'm saying is on the, say on the first level, the $25 level.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now those four, they have to buy into the second level as well, right?
Yeah. After they do what you do, after they cycle out the first level, they'll have their $100, and then they will upgrade into the second level as you did. But because you're first, this is
Yeah.
you're gonna fill up your pay center with 6 people, you get your 100, you upgrade. These two, then they're gonna be up here.
Yeah.
And they're gonna do the same thing, and these 4, they're gonna be up here, and they're gonna do the same thing. So everybody is following each other. These 2 is following you, and these 4 is following them too. So everybody's, you will all be here, you will all be here, everybody is.
And all
is
of their
following the system.
individuals under them
Mhm.
are following, but what happens to that paper trail of the 25 to 25? You understand what I'm saying? Whereas though, you're getting off of everyone that's under you, and then you're moving on over.
Mhm. Well, you're getting paid on those that fall on your pay line, only your pay line.
Only your pay line.
Yeah, and that is the second level of each pay center. You only get these 4 payments on the second level. Someone else above you will get these payments on the first level. So basically, everyone is doing the same thing. Everyone is getting 2, and they too is getting 2, and that's how you progress, through the pay structure. It's really like, it's like kind of simple. But the thing is, you don't have to stop at 2. You 10, 12. We got
But
people.
that's what I'm thinking.
They got 50 personals that's following them. See, every one you get, like when you get these 2, they're called personals to you. So every time they cycle out, whatever pay center you're in, the computer is going to make them follow you and fill up the first available spot. So, basically you start at 2, but that's the basic thing. That's how 2 to get 2, that's how you make your first payment. But, if you want to move faster and make more money quicker, you can get 5, 10, 15 personals, and all of them will follow you, throughout the different pay centers. That's how that works. Any other questions? Or even comments?
Did you get it, Lisa?
So basically,
Okay.
you're saying if you get the 2 people,
Mm-hmm.
the payout isn't until they get
They
their
get
2
their 2.
people.
Each of them get their 2.
No, actually, as soon as someone following your pay line, I think I said it, maybe I wasn't that clear, but as soon as someone following your pay line, you get paid immediately. Actually, a scenario could happen like this. You could come in, you can get 1 person, okay? And as soon as your first person get their first person, which one fall right here, you get $25 just like that, okay, immediately. So one that gets 1 and you're paid. You don't have to wait till this whole pay center fills up. Anytime they fall on that level, you get paid instantly on any of your pay line. No matter who puts them there, no matter how they got there, you get paid that day, that moment. Sister Dolores, you had a comment or a question?
Yeah, this is what you were saying. I had just brought in 1 person,
Mm-hmm.
and my sponsor had a spillover on the
Yeah.
3rd person, and I got a call before I was even able to put my 2nd person in.
Yeah,
Beverly was trying to pay me.
true. Actually, we have many,
twice, didn't they?
yeah, we have many scenarios where sometimes these pay centers, they move so fast, you're not even able to bring your 2 in first. To fill up this first level, sometimes you have a person on top of you that you don't see right here, but wherever you're at, there's always at least 1 person on top of you. Now, anytime they can bring those 2 and fill up your first level. And then when you do bring your 2, your first level is filled up. When you do bring your first 2, they will go right here. They'll be 3 and 4. And as soon as you bring them, you get paid. Because why? They fell on your pay line. It don't matter who puts them there. As long as they get there, you get paid. So in this business, that's what we call spillover, okay? People on top of you, if they really work in the business, they will spill their people over you and fall into your positions. And that's a good thing, because when that happens, your 1 and 2 is filled up with someone else. So when you go get your first 2, instead of them being here, they both will fall there. You just made $50 because you had 2 positions filled up. So it's a lot of ways to There's a lot of ways to fill up your pay center. Praise the Lord, brothers,
God
sisters.
bless you, God
How
bless
y'all
you.
doing? Good. You know. So any other questions or comments?
So is it an automatic thing that you go into the next pay center?
Yeah.
Like you're saying, you recycle, you can take $50 from the $100 that you made and go into the next pay center. Like, is that an automatic thing?
No,
Or
actually.
you just want to stay in the 25?
Yeah, it's your choice, you know. If you want to, you choose to, you can get this first 100 out of 25, you can pay the 25 and go back in and keep the 75. You can cycle 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, or you can stay at the 25 to the life of the program. It's all up to you, you know. But we as a team, Team Miracle, you know, we want to double and triple our money. So we show people how to take their profit and, you know, not out of your pocket from that 100, take your profit and upgrade to the next level. But, you know, it's your prerogative. But one thing about it, if you don't upgrade, you say, hey, I love this. I can make $100 a week. I could cycle pay center number 1, make my $100 every week. I make $400 a month. That will help my situation, and it will. But the thing about that is, number 1 and number 2 might not have that same mindset. They might want to say, this $100 a week seems good, but man, I got some tough bills. I got some kids going to go to college. I got a situation where I need some money. And they say, well, you know something? I'm going to upgrade. So if this is you just want to stay in the 25 and you don't upgrade, or 1 and 2 upgrade, they're going to go right past you, okay? And when they people upgrade, they people going to go past you. And when that happens, when you could have got $200, since you're not there, someone else will get that $200, okay? And when they go into the next levels, when you could have got 400, someone else would get the 400. So actually, you brought them in, but because you did not upgrade, your team is paying someone else when they could have been paying you. But it's your prerogative, you know. You just want to stay there, you can. You know, I'm on a $200 level. You know, I'm trying to get all that I can because it's not coming out of my pocket anymore. It came out of my profit. So any businessman, when they make a profit, they put it back into their business. You know, it's kind of like, I would say something like, don't eat your seed, you know. Any farm or whatever, you plant that seed, when you make a profit, you want to replant that seed so you make more profits. You get to a point where you got so much of abundance, it don't matter anymore. But from the beginning, you know, but like I said, it's up to you. You know, you go around here 3-4 times, and then you can upgrade. But you can do it anytime you want. Any other questions or comments?
So the $400 level, is that the highest level
Yeah,
you can go?
right now it is. But they're expecting next month, they're saying June the 8th, that they're going to have another level, which will be $800 level. So these will be 4, that's why you see this guy smiling. It'll be 4 $800 payments, would be $3,200 when you cycle that level. And you see, we have people like in a week, they're cycling this level. That's $1,600. They're cycling this level, 200, 400. You know, we have some people, they're cycling these 2 and 3 times a day. You know, 'cause we got people that brought in 30, 40, 50 personal people because they're like, we ain't never heard nothing like this. And they telling their family, they telling their friends, they telling everybody that they come in contact with because it's good news. You know, I mean, when did we ever have the ability to tell somebody you can take $25 one time and turn it to literally thousands of dollars a month? I never had that ability, and I've been into a lot of companies. But that's why I'm saying this is, to me, it's a $25 miracle because now I can share some awesome news to people, and I know it works. Why? Because I'm getting paid, and none got paid, and I know a lot of people that I brought in the company, they're getting paid. You know, so it's, to me, it's just an awesome thing to me. It's just, you know, I'm just like, you know, everybody that see this, you just must join. You just got to join, you got to bless. You know, and in our group, you know, once people get in here, we call them vessels of blessings. Well, that's what we want to be. We want to be a vessel of blessing. You know, we want to have something that we can take to people, and you know, they might be in a situation financially, and we can say, hey, consider this. That's a quick testimony. It was a brother when the company first started, about 2-3 weeks into the company, his house was going to get foreclosed on. He went to his pastor to tell him the situation. His pastor was in the program, and he told him, well, listen, I can tell you about this program. You can put $25 in here, and you can see if you could, you know, get the money, to pay for your house. He got into the program. Within 4 days, he made $850, and he saved his house from foreclosure. He lives there now. And he said since that time, he haven't made no less than 4 figures a week. I mean, he made over $1,000 every week since then. I don't know where else you can go and put in $25 one time and do something like that, save your house, and make over $1,000 weekly. So to me, that's a miracle to me, because it really never happened to me before. So it's just, you know, I mean, it's just unbelievable. Any other comments or questions about anything?
Your website.
Yes.
What does, you know, I know you said this could be under financial. I'm just trying to see, it's not an actual product that we're selling though, right?
Yes, it definitely is a product. It's a digital. Yeah, it's a.
I have to, it's just because I can't visually
Yeah,
see it,
no,
that's why I'm questioning.
It's not it's not a physical product. It's not this. You know, it's just like it's like a book. If you go and buy a book off of eBay, they will download that book, and you can read that book right on your computer. You never touch that book physically with your hands, but you're getting information from that book, and you pay for that book. So our products are what you are digital products,
Okay,
and yeah, and our marketing products, they're digital too. You know, you could just you know, operate them and go get leads and go get do advertising and stuff like that. And we love that because we don't have to touch anything. I mean, I don't know about you, but my aunt used to be in Tupperware and she'd have all these plastic things all over and names and stickers on this and that. And I'd go with her. You go all these people's houses and gas, and she sell it for $22. And after she get her stuff, she get $8 for that product. And it was a whole lot of work. But this here is just like, it's kind of like, to me, the law and grace. It's just like grace is so easy. You just walk into it, you just receive it. But those are the products. They are internet-based products.
okay.
And these days a lot of people understand that. A lot of people is really into internet based products like that, and they really actually enjoy those type of products. Okay. Any other question about anything?
About the training, what you said about training to train, how this thing?
Yeah. Actually, on Saturdays at 10 o'clock, we have a presentation, and right after that, we go into training. We actually show you exactly the way to do the business. We have a system called the 5 Steps to Success system, and that's basically, I could run it down real quick. Basically, you're not going to tell anybody about nothing that you just seen here,
Okay.
because you're not a presenter, so you don't want go once. You try to tell them, they will ask you one question, then more questions, then you get all tied up, then people will be confused. But we have a system where we pique a person's interest. And once their interest is piqued, we give them some information, okay? It's basically like this. We pique their interest with a question. Maybe I ask you something like this. Do you keep your income options open? Most likely you might say yes. Or if I say something like, if I could show you how to take $25 one time and turn it into extra $1,000 a month, would that be information that you might be interested in? And most likely you say yes. So we ask people questions like that, pretty much just to get a yes out of them. I mean, the questions are going to be obvious. If they say no, then that's not the person that I need anyway, because, if I'm letting you know, that you could increase your income in a way for a very low cost, if you say you don't want to do that, that's great, and you just let them go on, about their business. And that way you don't spend a lot of time, dealing with a person. So we have different questions that we actually got written down and to show you how to ask a person. Then we have a number. As soon as they say yes, then you just say, well, listen to this 3-minute number. And it will give them a summary of the program. If they like what they hear, basically you're going to say, what did you like best? The money or the products? And they're going to tell you what they like the best. And then after that, you're going to take them either to a presentation, a live presentation, which you are at today, or a live conference call that we have, or a live presentation on the internet. And then that's when they're going to get all the information. And once they get that, then it's decision time. And the more people you put through that process, the faster your business will grow, the more money you will make. And guess what? Through the whole situation, you didn't name the company, you didn't name no products, you didn't talk about upgrade, downgrade, pay line, you didn't say anything. You just took them through the information process. And once they came out, They're gonna either love you for it, or they're gonna say, no, not at this time. So basically, we just go out looking for decisions, you know. So that's part of, that's part of our training. We have other things we do too, we flyers and postcards and 800, we do a lot. I mean, it's a lot, anything you feel comfortable with, we can do that, with you. Everybody is different, everybody's personality is different, so, you might like a different avenue to promote your business. So, we have websites, but the training is on there. You could go home on your computer, go to our website, and you can watch the training. You can watch people teach the training. You can watch this webinar on a website. So we have a team site, and we also have a YouTube page. So we got a lot already set up for people to be successful. That's why, we feel confident that if somebody just come in here and had the desire to increase their income, that there's a high likelihood that they would. So are you ladies ready to sign up? I know y'all is.
Let me show you. This is some of the system with
So,
the code.
that's it. I'm gonna call it a day. Thank you, ladies, for listening. I hope that I was understandable and you ladies really got it, really grasped it. I hope so, and I hope y'all sign up and just begin to bless your friends and family.